Well, good morning, YouTube. It's 5:13, May 13th, 2025. About 11 in the morning on, was it Wednesday? Going for a ride. Got a dentist appointment tomorrow. I'm bound and determined to go actually take advantage of. Get these tooth problems finally resolved. I can't see my display. That's why my hand's in front of the camera. I'm trying to block the sun out, but I can't. It's not working. Oh well. I got some good news for my channel if it works out. I bought a new rear motor. I used my donation money from the GoFund donator and bought the rear version of the front motor I have on here. So it'll be here between the 21st and 22nd of this month. And along with that, I ordered a tire and a connector I need so I can plug the motor into my controller, my rear controller. I spent like $232. So I combined it with my Amazon money. It was an Amazon purchase. I still spent like $7 out of pocket. Only drawback, I am going to lose a little top speed. My top speed's going to go from 28 down to like 26. And I might notice a bit more of a power drain because it's a my rear motor currently is 500 watts and it's going to be a 1,000 watt motor. So I might lose a little bit of range too, but as long as I can max out my ride at about 15 miles, I'm fine with that. Rocking some new camo shorts I just bought. Got them this morning from Amazon. Really needed some new shorts, so I went ahead and bought some new shorts too. So the motor was $129. And it's just a motor. It's not a controller or a throttle or nothing. It's just, I don't need all that. I just needed a motor. It's a mag motor, like the front, no more broken spokes. And I bought the exact same tire I have on the front for the rear. And I already have spare tubes of the appropriate size, so. Not sure this is going to be a very long ride. I've been feeling kind of crappy since last night. I did it to myself, though. I bought some stuff from Walmart and got some sugary stuff and ate too much of it, and now I feel sick. So I'm not diabetic or anything. I just ate too much of it. About like some cheesecake mousse, some ice cream, and some muffins, and I kind of dug into it a little bit too much. I ate like a stoner with the munchies, without the stoner part. I also did my due diligence before I ordered the motor because obviously it's a narrower motor, narrower rim size than the rear I have on here. But I looked up the bottom brackets or the hub spacing for the Electric XP 2.0, and it's 135 millimeters. And it says clearly on the description on the Amazon listing that the rear motor is 135 millimeters spacing, so it should be fine. I may have a little trouble getting the brake caliper to line up with the position of the disc. I may have to space it similar to how I have the front one done so that the caliper doesn't rub against the hub motor. So hopefully the new motor will have the plastic spacer that comes on the bike. It comes on the bike because the reason why you get those spacers on the bike is so when they put the bolts in the hub, they don't over thread through the holes and jack the threads up. It's basically taking up the space of the size disc you need to put on there. And I have long enough bolts that I could put them through the disc and the spacer and still get enough thread into the hub to make it safe. It's not going to come loose on me. It is going to drop the bike down a little bit. It's going to be lower profile. Not much, maybe like half an inch or an inch. But I don't tend to pedal a lot anyway, so I'm not really worried about pedal scrape. I know how to turn properly, so there's that. There's a chill to the air. It's like sunny out here again, but it's like 65 degrees or something. Shit. So when I do the install the motor, you're gonna get to watch me splice a new cable plug onto my the motor. Thing is, I'm trying not to. I don't want to really cut the cables on the motor in case it doesn't actually work. I want to be able to send it back intact if I have to return it. The cable I'm getting, I don't care if I cut those. I honestly don't care if I cut those. It's not that expensive. I'll keep the cable. I can use it for something else. But the thing is, the motor is going to have a longer cable, I think, and the plug I ordered has a longer cable. So if it is compatible and does work, I'm going to have to cut them down so that there's not a bunch of bunched up cable. Otherwise, I'll have to wrap it over itself and then zip tie it all over the back of the frame somewhere. I think I'm going to hang back and let this guy go. I have a feeling he's going to want to get across the street fast. So that means my Amazon account's tapped out now. It's zero. There's no money left in it. But I've got all my medicine I need. I got all my vitamins I need. I bought my brand new shorts. I paid my credit card payment already. I've still got money in my bank account, so I didn't leave myself hanging. I waited to make sure I was covered everywhere first. I got plenty of groceries. I have enough stuff that should last me till the 8th of next month when I get my money reloaded. So no worries there. Ah, damn. Okay, I ran over something metallic and then I hit a bump. Another thing I'm only kind of worried about with that rear motor is I'm hoping my weight's not an issue. I'm hoping it doesn't bend the wheel. Because it is a rigid rear. The rear of the frame is rigid. There's no suspension. I was going to try to look into a suspension seat post if I could afford it, but I couldn't. I don't have any money for that. I'm thinking the install of the new motor is probably going to take about 2 hours, because it's going to take me at least a half hour to splice the cables and shit. I might have to get creative with some extra washers to use as spacers. Stuff like that, and then getting the brake lined up might take a little bit. I have slime. I want to slime the new tube. It comes with a tube and a tire, but I don't know why they even bother. The tire they send with the motor is like a bike tire, like you put on a bicycle, not an e-bike. They try to say, oh, it's a heavy duty tire. It's like the thinnest freaking tire on the face of the planet. Well, close. I've had thinner tires, but pretty damn close. Reason why I wanted to ride, I wasn't actually planning on riding today. I was not going to ride, but I'm rendering a video and I need to kill time for like an hour and a half. And if I try to use my computer while I'm rendering, it's going to take 2.5 hours to get the video rendered. So it's like I just said, I'll go ride my bike. It's a nice day. It's a nice day, don't you know? Like they listed the motor as 1,000 watt motor, 420 Newton meters of torque, and that's what this front motor is supposed to put out. And I know for a fact it doesn't. I am downgrading, but I'm downgrading and upgrading at the same time because I don't want any more to deal with any more broken spokes. But it is slower, and it's not going to be a geared motor, so my get up and go is going to be also a little bit affected. I probably won't accelerate quite as fast. I'll probably accelerate 10% slower, or 10%, yeah, 10% slower, or 10% less fast, however you want to look at it. But it should be fine. I should be able to get over hills just fine, and I'm just worried about the range. Worried about the range being affected. Sucks though, I just bought this rear tire like, what, a month ago? It was like 50 bucks. Now I don't need it. Obviously I'm going to hang on to this rear wheel in case I have any problems with the other motor down the line, like malfunctions or mechanical issues or electronic issues. I think in the meantime I'm going to try to get money saved up so I can get one of my other hub motors built into one of my spare rear wheel rims, or even the front wheel rim that comes on this bike. Shit. Just sideswiped a rock. Whole back of my bike just shimmied like crazy. Yeah, I want to get one of my 1,500 watt motors built into a rear wheel for this bike. Optimally, what I would like to do is get both of my 1,500 front and rear motors built into rims for this bike, and buy a different front fork for this bike, like one of the double clamp forks, built for a 20x4 inch kit, and just put a 20x4 inch kit on the front of the thing, or like not a kit, just get my rebuilt motor put into it. Motor wheel, because I don't need batteries, I don't need controllers, I don't need throttles. I have all of that. I just need motors, and I have so many spare motors. I thought about looking into building a wheel myself, but I don't trust myself to build a wheel. I understand the process, I just don't think I'm quite capable of that just yet. It's like getting the motor centered in the rim is one thing. Getting it centered and tensioned properly is a whole different ball game. And the fact that the motors I would be using are direct drive motors, so they're the taller motors. So the spokes would be little shorty spokes, like the It'd be the spokes it'd be the straight up and down spoke wheel build, not the angled spoke wheel build. So getting it centered and tensioned in there properly is a big deal. I really need to call Redland Cyclery and ask them if they'll build hub motor wheels now. Maybe I should call Don's Bikes. I don't know, it's one of those two. Those are my options. Either 15 miles west or 15 miles east and go to a bike shop and get my wheel built. You know what, I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna go down here I got time. Okay, I wasn't gonna cut you off there, bud. Unless you had left, you must have just left his blinker on and forgot to turn it off. Can't get around him. Road's too jacked up. Couldn't go around them. The roads are all, like, to either side of where we were, it's all chewed up. I don't mind coasting and going slow. It's no big deal. Not in a hurry to get home. I can't do nothing with my computer right now anyway. And granted, I could use my phone or my tablet and go online and do some surveys and stuff on that. I just prefer to use my computer, man. It's hard taking a survey on a tablet. I need to invest in another stylus. I had a stylus for my tablet and my phone and I lost it. It'd make typing shit so much easier with my stubby ass fingers. Damn, I keep hitting all the bumps. That guy just ran the light. Not that guy, the guy that was going north. Go ahead. You're good. Okay, well, thank you. I don't know if you can hear that brake rubbing. When I wrapped up my cables on the front, I forgot to leave some slack in the brake cable, and since it's a cable actuated brake, it's pulling on the cable, causing the pad to hit the disc a little bit. Intermittently, as it were, which means my disc is probably a little warped. Hello. Fine, don't say hello back then. I don't care. That's what I get for trying to be friendly to strangers. I know I'm Scary Larry, but come on, just be nice, man. Be nice to Scary Larry. Makes Scary Larry feel not so unloved. Stupid unnecessary stop sign. think I'm just gonna go right here and go down Sierra Way. I don't feel like cutting over anymore. So this is just basically a ride to get out while my computer is processing the video and talk about my new motor. And hopefully that it works out. And then you won't have to hear me complaining about broken spokes anymore. I'll still be complaining about the roads, just not the fact that my spokes are being destroyed because of them. Too. I don't feel like cutting over. I'm like really sleepy, and I've had plenty of sleep. It's giving me that disassociated feeling. So I'm going home. Maybe try to keep this ride under 20 minutes if I can. I have nothing to talk about at all. Nothing at all. I definitely didn't ride long enough. Oh well, it's okay. It's okay. Figured it would have changed already. So remember, it'd be super duper awesome if you could like, subscribe, comment, share. Subscribers, thanks for hanging in there. New subscribers, welcome to the channel. Random viewers, consider subscribing. Got over 3,000 videos, 1,963 other subscribers you can interact with. You can get in my comment section. You can give me shit, give me praise, give me whatever. Just don't be rude. You can give me shit, constructive criticism, as long as you're not a dick about it. I'm perfectly open to constructive criticism, because a lot of times people give me constructive criticism because they're uninformed about certain things, and I'm able to educate people, and I don't mind doing that. I'm gonna probably hop off my seat here. And probably has become definitely. Huh? I can get about 20 out of it. Yeah. Yeah. Two. 20 and a 15, 48 volts. Yeah. Thank you. Shit. Lights changing. Having a conversation, Larry. Pay attention to what you're doing. Definitely not binging on sugary stuff ever again. I need to stop doing that. I need to control my urges, man. I feel like crap now. Still. Jesus. My back tire feels like it's going flat. It's probably just because I'm fat. Yeah, it's not going flat. I'm just fat. It's just dragging because my fat ass is dragging it. So we probably went like 5 miles. Damn, 8.3 again. Okay, Jesus. I'm just underestimating myself left and right and center. Okay, cool. You know what? That makes sense. That's pretty much I pretty much took the same route. The same route today that I did yesterday, so that makes sense that it would be the same distance. There was a little bit of difference of directions I chose to go, but not much. Oh my God. Oh my God. No more junk food. No more junk food. It also may have been the garlic hummus I ate yesterday before my ride. That may have had a negative effect on my digestion. I thought I was doing okay with garlic. Maybe I just had too much. Because garlic hummus has a center of garlic surrounded by more garlic. Oh, Jesus. So this is going to be another 30-minute video. Man. Jesus. Whew. if anybody wants this bike, I'm moving right now to park. $300. $300 and it's yours. Basically, you're just buying a motor with a bike attached to it and a pretty good front fork. But yeah. All right, well, remember to have a wonderful whatever wherever you are, and I will see you in the next e-bike video. Okay, bye.